Let's close out today's show with a little Ohio State football talk, guys. The AP Top 25, the first preseason AP Top 25 of the year, came out earlier this week. And, Steve, you want to take tag board here first. Tag board, not the Big Ten teams. We'll show you the full list before we show you the Big Ten teams.
Oh, okay.
Indiana, there's the AP Top 25. As you can see, Texas is your number 1 overall team in the country. Penn State at 2, Ohio State at 3, Clemson at 4, Georgia at 5. I'll give you 6 through 10 here as well. Notre Dame at 6, Oregon at 7, Bama at 8, LSU at 9, and Miami at 10. Overall in the top 25, there are 6 Big Ten teams. Now you can take that initial graphic here, Steve.
It's kind of wild.
Including Penn State, Ohio State, Oregon, Illinois at 12, Michigan at 14, and Indiana
back in the mix.
At number 20. Guys, the Buckeyes are your reigning national champs. But they are not the highest rated Big Ten team entering this season. Are the voters here sleeping on Ohio State? Are they ranked too low considering what they just did?
Too low? They're third. They're third.
You can make a case they should be higher, Dustin. It's the
Yeah,
champs.
sure you can make a case they could be higher. You can make a case that Texas and Ohio State could be flopped. Penn State and Ohio State could be flopped. Like, dude, this is preseason polls.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a player, before we won the title that year, I think we started the season, the preseason poll, like 18th in the country.
Yeah, I remember y'all was in the. They wasn't. It was not top 10.
My point in saying that is this poll that we're looking at right now
irrelevant
is for TV.
Yeah.
It's so that me and my network and his network and all the people that do games or whatever can put in a number next to that team.
Yeah.
And
So that says watch.
It says watch this game.
Well,
This game.
think about it. It would now you got 1 versus 3 to start
right.
the matchup.
That's right.
Which they
1-3.
really dropped the ball. They should have just made Ohio State 2, so it could be 1 versus 2.
Fox
to start
doesn't own the
season.
Associated
But,
Press.
You know, they dropped the ball on that one. I mean, I get it. Coming into the season, you got Arch Manning, you got Drew Aller, and then you got question mark because we don't know who the starting quarterback is at the problem.
This is a quarterback ranking.
So, like, that makes sense right there why they would even do that.
Right.
You think about, you got to think about, forget last year. It's this season. Right now, when you look at this roster, like, Ohio State lost a lot to the draft this year. You got a bunch of guys going in there that you don't really know about. I mean, Ryan Day talks about it all the time. The inexperience on this team right now. They're doing live tackling in practice. Yeah, how long it's been since I've seen somebody do live tackling, like, to the ground, like quarterbacks live. He did it in the spring. He had his quarterbacks live. That's crazy.
Love it.
But he's trying to get them guys game reps. He was trying to figure out a way to get them game reps without them being in the game, and he had to expedite the experience. And that's where we at right now. He's trying to figure that thing out. So it don't shock me that they put him at 3, and it doesn't even matter.
Mikey,
the one that matters is the last one.
What matters is the seeding for the playoffs, because that's where Ohio State will be at the end of the season. They'll be in the playoffs. Bet whatever you want on that. They're going to be there. Penn State's probably going to be there. And
Texas will
probably
probably be
Texas
there.
is going to be there, and probably
Clemson will probably be
yes.
there.
All those teams will probably be in the playoff. Let's hope that Ohio State has a higher
You
seeding.
can nowadays. I think how many teams is it now?
12.
Oh yeah, you lose.
So here, let's put.
You can lose 3 whole games.
No, you can't lose 3. You can lose 2.
You lose 2.
Three is you. That's Bama last year. They didn't make it. 2.
Listen, I'm telling you, they're gonna give one. If you lose to
But Bama lost to Vanderbilt.
Like,
if
we're
you
not
lose
talking about
to Texas,
you lose to Texas.
That's a
That's
good loss.
That's a great loss.
Wasn't LSU and Ole Miss? Wasn't they all 3 loss teams too?
You're telling me if Ohio State lost to Penn State and to Texas, both by field goal,
And then-
or a last second,
okay.
Or
and then-
Oregon.
and then
Or Michigan.
throw another one of those in by field goal, and they're 9-3.
Oh yeah, they're
not
going to
getting
playoff.
No.
They're getting in.
They're good.
Dustin, let's take this. Steve, take the tag board full here. You said most of the teams in the top 5 you would anticipate being there in the final playoff rankings. Of the top 12, you could just cut it off after Illinois. How many of those top 12 teams do you think end up actually making the playoff when it's all said and done?
I don't think Notre Dame.
Yeah, they quarterback. This is
They got what's the Carr kid?
He's a freshman.
We'll find out. But I think that I don't think Illinois will be in the playoffs.
Dang, you don't think they making it?
Man, I'm happy for him just to be right there.
don't believe
I'm happy
in
they're.
Luke
I'm happy.
Altmaier?
I'm happy they're in the hunt.
There, just sit
Okay.
in listen. Get you one get you a citrus bowl, dog.
I feel like that about Oregon for some reason.
I don't think LSU will be in the playoff either.
There's something about Oregon this year that I just don't think that they
A quarterback.
They got Dante Moore, he was a high recruit. He was at UCLA, then he transferred to Oregon. He's like the number 3 quarterback or something.
The NIL stuff, so think about it. Ohio State had last year, what's his name? I can't remember his name. He played for Pittsburgh now.
Will Howard.
Yeah, lost his mind. That's how stacked they was. Who they had? Jeremiah Smith. So they had Will Howard last year, and then I said my brother's a big Ohio State fan. I'm like, what happened to this Aaron Nolan? What happened to?
He at South Carolina. He behind Lenore Summer.
I said, well, how he roll out?
Because they got just Julian Sane.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, see, that's the thing. Nowadays, you can't stockpile like that. Before, you would have had, the time where Joe Burrow was just behind everybody, and it was 12 dudes ahead of Joe Burrow, and he was like, I got to go to LSU or something. That don't happen no more. Cats is sitting 5 months, if that. You sure to do, I'm out. You sit behind somebody that's young, I'm out. If you just don't give me enough money, I'm out. So a lot of these teams, they ain't gonna make the playoff because we don't know what they are. K. Klubnik, we seen him. Nussmeier, we done seen him. We know what Carson Beck has done. So a lot of those teams in those top units, I'm gonna give them a nod because they got a dude that I've seen before. So
you don't like Illinois this year?
I mean, you know more about them than I do. I just know they're still Illinois.
It's Illinois, bro.
I hear you. Yeah.
They have to until they prove it. They're still Illinois.
That's fair.
Is Juice Williams still playing?
And Brett Bielema is a great
Altmaier
coach. I love him.
Is a good quarterback.
It's Illinois, though.
I hear you.
I mean, I feel it.
It's hard to say it. But I can see them.
And they play in the Big Ten.
Yeah.
Their schedule ain't hard though. I don't think they got a tough schedule this year.
It's hard to play.
It's hard.
You can't be in the Big Ten and say
I'm about
you're.
to look it up.
I mean, you got. I mean, it's 40 teams in the Big Ten, but I mean, you catch a USC.
This is Illinois' schedule.
Yeah.
All right.
Home versus Western Illinois.
Okay.
The Leathernecks.
On the road at Duke, which Dustin said.
That's a trap game.
Trap game, big time, dude.
We'll
Manny
see.
Diaz's defense is legit, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Trap game.
He was nice at Penn State.
All right, go ahead.
Home versus Western Michigan.
That's a dub.
At
It should be.
Indiana.
Should be a dub.
Indiana ranked.
Indiana's top 20.
Yeah, but they lost a lot.
But
though.
you saying it's Indiana, though.
I mean, they got the quarterback, so
Yeah, all right.
and Signetti. If Signetti really like that, I mean,
he's a tough ass, man.
Yeah,
right.
it's gonna be a
His
good
boys
game.
will be ready to go.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good game.
All right, Indiana.
Then you're home versus USC.
They should beat them.
That's tough.
USC's been.
USC been trash.
I mean, but it's still it ain't. It ain't.
They'll be
Western
good.
Michigan.
USC will be good in 2 years because they giving out $1 million per child for going to their school in the recruiting class. So about 2 years,
I
not
don't
next
think I can tell you
year.
a player on USC.
Yeah, you ain't got a quarterback, you in trouble.
They like that Maeva kid who's their quarterback.
And
Who knows if he's good,
That's
but
funny
they
because
seem
I
to
can't
like
eat.
Right? I mean,
And who's-
I'm saying,
and
it ain't like
who's
Reggie
the-
Bush walking through the door.
Who's the receiver, the number 1 kid that they had?
Zachary, he transferred.
He transferred.
He's
to-
at Georgia.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he Georgia.
yeah.
Their top receivers are Makai Lemon, I think his name is.
And
something Lanes, Ja'Cory Lane, something like that.
He was
Tory
good.
Lanez.
He was good. Like he's a big body receiver. He was good last year.
Then they got Ohio State
L.
Okay.
at Washington.
Dub.
Know nothing about Washington.
Home
Dub.
versus Rutgers and Maryland in back-to-back weeks.
Dubs.
Yeah, you win those.
At Wisconsin and home versus Northwestern. So
Dub.
At Wisconsin, I don't
The
like.
Wisconsin one could be.
And I don't like at Wisconsin. I
But
don't like Kent
at the
Randall.
worst, we talking about 3 losses. And
I
y'all
mean,
just
it is
told
a-
me
it's
9
a
and 3
light
gets
Big Ten
in.
schedule.
Hey, you know what I
What?
said?
No.
No,
We didn't say 3 losses gets in. We said 3 losses the way that we said.
Yeah,
Texas, Penn
yeah.
State, and Michigan
Okay,
or
so
Illinois.
if they lose by field goals, they in.
Hey, listen.
Depends on how.
Look
I
at
told
this.
you.
Sure.
Look at this.
Sure.
Y'all see this, right?
I
Y'all
told
see
you.
this?
I said, welcome to the Citrus Bowl.
They're also not the defending national champions.
Yeah, and it ain't the Buckeyes. Come on, bro. Listen, the Buckeyes
Y'all
lost.
moving the goalposts.
Nah, it's
Y'all-
different.
Like, that's the problem with the thing now.
Bro, they
because
vote-
it's
Don't they
one
vote?
year they gonna let a 3-loss team in, the next year they not. Like, come on, man.
Don't they vote?
Yeah, that's the problem.
So if you You got people like they got Condoleezza Rice. They got
and that's another reason. That's the problem. They need to give former players that actually know the game, that whose only job is to sit there and watch these teams. Y'all be going to get athletic directors and all these people that got other jobs to do.
So Illinois or the Buckeyes, Brett Musburger and the Buckeyes versus the.
Well, you know, at the end of the day, the almighty dollar wins that.
Listen.
I mean, what you want numbers for ratings, right? The Buckeyes is gonna bring that.
Hey, it's even cheating that like if you.
But you can't say that because they gave it to Indiana over Alabama last
and they
year.
learned their mistake.
It really was in the grand scheme of things.
And by the way,
this what gets me about that because everybody's talking about Indiana got blowed out. The team that took the worst loss was Tennessee. I don't understand why the SEC got blowed out the worst. So why ain't nobody talking about that? Ohio State beat them by 28 points?
Could have named the score.
Whatever. But nobody say that.
They named the score.
Everybody's talking about Indiana shouldn't have been in there, so Tennessee should have never been in there either.
But then again, it's the Buckeyes and it's Tennessee.
Man, don't miss me with that.
I get it. I'm with you.
Miss me with that.
Listen, I'm the mid-major guy. Give me TCU or Baylor or throw them in, and we're gonna see. But you know they ain't thinking like that.
Deion 4.5.
Dude, Bama lost to Vanderbilt and Oklahoma.
And it was a bad loss to Vandy.
And who was the third?
And they lost and the third was to Tennessee. They lost to Oklahoma by 21 points. Oklahoma won 4 games last year.
That's why they didn't get in.
If Illinois or Ohio State, if Ohio State loses 3 games and one of those losses is to a 500 mid team, they're not going to get in.
But
it was justifiable. They lost to the Wolverines.
If it's a ranked team, and the Notre Dame cheat code is this: they're not in the conference. If Notre Dame loses, Notre Dame could lose 2 games. They lost. Did they lose to who? They lose to Marshall?
Northern Illinois.
They lost
to Northern Illinois.
It was a shame.
And guess what?
Shout out.
And guess what? They went to the national championship game. They oh no, that don't matter. It was a
but they ran the table after that loss.
Hey,
they didn't lose another game.